Hello, welcome to another tutorial, and in this one we're going to be actually posting our statuses to Firebase. And so we're going to be using this page over here, this update status page. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a new file. We're going to call it Cocoa Touch class. It's going to be called update status VC. And we'll click next and create that. Then go to our storyboard like we've done for the other ones. We're going to go here, make sure we're under here, and for the class we're going to set it up as update status VC, and then go to our assistant editor, and then control click and drag from our text view onto here. We're going to call it post text view, and then we're going to go to our post button, control click and drag that onto here too as well, and call that post button. Click and switch it to an action and connect. Then close this assistant editor and go to our class. Where is it at? Okay, right here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we need to create a new node that will hold all the posts for all the users. So we're going to call that post. And to do that, if you remember, we got to import these statements again. We're going to paste them just so we can use Firebase's methods. So it's going to be Firebase database.database.reference, which, if you remember, is a reference to the database as a whole. So when we do .child and call it posts, it's going to be another node down here that says posts that you can open up and show all the posts, just like this one. You open it up and it shows all the user data. Alright, so now we need to know which user posted what. So down that post is .child, and so it's going to be the unique ID of the user. And to get that, we're going to go fir off.current user, and then we're going to do uid. So that is the unique identifier for this user that's actually posting this status. And then unwrap it, or no, replace it. The method is changed, I guess. Alright. So we'll have that. And then in here we're going to press child by auto ID. And the reason we're doing that is because this user is going to have many messages. So each message has to have a unique ID. So this just gives it a unique ID. And then now we can set the values in the way of a dictionary again. And then what we're going to set is the, let's see, we need the message, or let's say the post content, and then colon, and then this is going to be the post text view dot text, and then we also need the date. So the way we're going to do this is, let's just go up here, let's go let date equals, and we're going to format the date into a string. So the way to do that is we're going to use date formatter dot localize string from date, and from date is just going to be date and then open and close parentheses. So that'll just be the current date right now. And the styles, we're just going to do dot short for both of them. And so it'll just be a minimized version of the date instead of showing everything. And then, so now we can go back to our dictionary and then press comma, and then we'll do date as well, colon, and then we'll just do date from up there. Whoops. Yeah, date. Alright, and then we can't press this post button yet because we have to set up a segue in our storyboard. So the way to do that is we're going to go to our main.storyboard, and we're going to go to the home page where the post is. We're going to click that, and then we're going to control, click, and drag that from there down to where our post view controller is. And then we're going to do present modally, like that. Present modally. And then, I don't know why it failed or whatever, but let's just do this instead. We're going to do let content equals post text view dot text as string. So this is what you type into it, and then we're just going to change the name of this to post. I know status. This is your status that you posted, and then we'll change that to content, meaning status is going to be this content that's right there. So now let's try to build around that and see if this works this time. I'm going to delete this old information that's in there. Alright, so there's no post right now. So now let's try this one more time. And type in something random, press post. No error this time. So let's go. And now you can see that it actually did work. So this will hold all the posts for every user. And then this ID is the unique ID for every user that posts something. And then down here is just the unique ID for every different message that this, or every status that this user updates. And then in there is the date of the time, and then the actual status that they posted. And you can see that's what I said there. Alright, so I'm going to watch the next tutorial, because in the next one we're going to be retrieving the data and actually showing it up on our table views.